I don't want this conflict to last a moment longer than is necessary. But if we're going to have a ceasefire, it needs to be a sustainable ceasefire, a ceasefire in which, Hamas is no longer at risk of repeating October the 7th. And so our voting record at the UN and what we've said is we are in favour of humanitarian pauses. We would welcome another early humanitarian pause, urgent humanitarian pause, to get aid in and get hostages out. And we want to see this conflict end as soon as possible. But we want that to happen with a sustainable ceasefire. And I think the problem with the UN resolution that came before the Security Council and then the General Assembly, and that is why we abstained on it rather than voted in favour of it, is I think it was asking for this approach which says, immediate ceasefire, but two-state solution, as it were. That's what people want. And those two things, they don't go together. If you have an immediate ceasefire, but Hamas still armed to the teeth, launching rockets into Israel, wanting to repeat October the 7th, you'll never have a two-state solution. And I know the British are sort of can be annoyingly sort of logical and factual and down-to-earth about it. But, I totally understand countries that just sign up for the immediate ceasefire, say they want a two-state solution and don't reconcile those things. But I think we should try and reconcile those things. So yes to urgent pauses, yes to aid in and hostages out, yes to sustainable ceasefire, and yes to two-state solution. But I don't think we should vote for things that are inconsistent with those views. And so that's the difference between us and what the French voted for and others voted for. The Germans, I think, with us abstained when the vote went to the General Assembly. But I think our approach is the right one.